Hello, Rule Mithril here once again, getting back to Pokemon Yellow No Evolutions, and we're headed back to the SSN. We still have a bit more of that to go, but hopefully we can get it finished up today. So, someone in the last video did actually leave a comment about my question of what do you call the quote-unquote basement of a ship, and they said hold. I've heard that term before, so that might be the right one. It does sound familiar. Yeah, you can tell I don't know a whole lot about boats and ships and such. I am not a nautical Durgan. You, mon petit, we're busy here. Out of the way. I saw an odd ball in the trash. I'm so busy I'm getting dizzy. I know there was a chef trainer class in Alola, 7th gen. I forget if there ever was one earlier. Ahem, indeed I am le chef. Le main course is salade de salmon. Le guests may gripe it's fish again, however. Well, I mean, I don't like seafood. Snivel, sniff. I only get to peel onions. Snivel. And we find a great bowl. Did you hear about Snorlax? All it does is eat and sleep. Nope, only trash here. Hum-de-hum-de-ho. I peel spuds every day. Hum-hum. And only trash. So, nothing in there to do other than getting a great bowl. This ship, she's a luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. I wasn't invited. Our captain is a swordmaster. He even teaches cut to Pokémon. Well, that's something we need. Even if I wish we didn't. Cut's not a really good move. Ahoy there! Are you seasick? And another sailor. But this one has fighting types. So something else that was pointed out to me in the comments for the last video, I'm out of Pokemon to do Who's That Pokemon for. So I'm pretty much going to do what I did in the Emerald run and just sneak in some cards for some of my other actual Pokemon. I mean, let's face it, we weren't going to be doing this in just 20 episodes anyway. So yeah, I'll probably sneak in names of some of my other Kanto breeds. And a level up for Romeo. Very nice. I'd really rather not go with the Bonsai Battle of Attrition again, so we'll just do this. Should have used Thunder Wave. Mistakes were made. Seriously, who thought this was an okay idea? Yes, the full 5 turns. Okay then. But a level up out of it at least. I was just careless. And no, Romeo, you are not evolving. You stop that right now. My pa said there are 100 kinds of Pokemon. I think there are more. Yeah, even back in Kanto, there were more. Ugh, I feel ill. I stepped out to get some air. Scrubbing decks is hard work. Hey, matey, let's do a little jig. Alright then. Something else that was mentioned that I should bring up, multi-hitting attacks in 1st gen. Crits worked a little bit differently on them. It would only be a critical if the first hit was critical. And if it was, every part of it would be a critical. In later generations, each separate hit had its own chance to be a critical, so it wasn't an all-or-nothing situation. Oh, I actually did get away with it. Shoulder, now that's perfectly fine for Bonsai to go after. I'm not really sure why I chose to do that. But hey everybody, poison powder. Bask in its glory! I seriously don't know why I used that instead of absorb for the first turn. You're impressive. How many kinds of Pokémon do you think there are? Well, at this point, over 800, I believe. The party's over. The ship will be departing soon. Because once the ship is out of trainers that can battle, it has to go back to the dock and to a Pokémon Center to recharge. That's how that works, right? Okay. We'll put Tyson in the lead for now. In all my travels, I've never seen any Pokémon sleep like this one. It was something like this. Behold, Snorlax! So, yeah, you can just go ahead and get him as seen as in your decks, I believe. Check out what I fished up. My guess is fish. What do you know? I was right. I mean, let's be honest, a fisherman having fish is kind of predictable. I mean, they're nice enough fish. Never mind. Suddenly they are not nice fish anymore. Yeah, Tentacool are going to be kind of a thing later on, because they're basically the zoo pad of Kanto's water routes. And I keep forgetting that Goldeen can have Peck. And Tyson to 22. I'm all out. Maybe I'm safe doing that. Competing against the young keeps me youthful. He's here to absorb your youth. So apparently in Gen 1, Voltorb didn't naturally learn any electric attacks? But it does have Sonic Boom, and that can be a bit of a problem. It's a guaranteed damage move. It always does 20 damage. So especially against unevolved Pokémon, that can be kinda scary. Also worth noting, in Gen 1, the Sonic Boom, it didn't care about the type of your opponent, so it could actually still hit Ghost types. This is also true of Seismic Toss, a fighting type move, which can still hit Ghost types in Gen 1. Later on, types were taken into consideration for that. Or that could happen. well. So yeah, self-destruct. That could have electric attacks. I mean, it's just using tackle right now, but you never know. Good fight. Ah, I feel young again. And we get a max ether. So, yeah, with that, I'd probably better go recharge, but like I said, we'll cut that out. Okay, so now that that's all taken care of, let's continue on. Pokémon can cut down small bushes. Ah yes, I've seen some Pokémon ferry people across the water. One of the better HM moves. Which do you like, a strong or a rare Pokémon? Honestly, I don't really have too many preferences. I just kinda like all Pokémon. That's not good. Kinda sorta forgot that Bonsai was in the lead there. Not that Growlithe here has used a Fire-type move, but, you know, just in case. That's right, you just sleep while a marshmallow slaps the heck out of you. Something about that Ponyta sprite looks kind of off. I don't know if it's just the hard outlines on the fire or what. For some reason, that just really makes it look weird to me. I mean, not terrible, just off somehow. And level up for Melody. I must salute you. I prefer strong and rare Pokémon. Well, that's cheating. I never saw you at the party. And she has a Jigglypuff. Let's go ahead and work that in. Oh, this could take a while. In my off-camera training sessions, I've seen sleep can be very non-useful sometimes. It can wear off after one turn. Of course, not when it happens to me. Oh sure, now I wake up. Well, there's no telling how long that disable is going to last. And so it's bird time. Oh, you stop that right now. So yeah, one of those, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like when sleep gets used against me, it's a lot more effective than when I use it against the opponent. Breeze, please wake up. Oi. Yeah, in the off-camera training sessions, I don't think I've ever had sleep last that long against my opponents when I was training up Melody. Well, fine, I wasn't using that. That was a bit of a thing. Take it easy. Oh, I adore your strong Pokémon. And we get a rare candy. Delicious. More doors than I thought. Me and my daddy think the Safari Zone is awesome. You're horribly mistaken. Have you gone to the Safari Zone in Fuchsia City? It had many rare kinds of Pokémon. It also has really annoying rules that makes getting any of them super annoying. The captain looked really sick and pale. I hear many people get seasick. So, I know what's coming up. And as such, I'd probably better go recharge one more time. And we're back. And it's Gary time. Bonjour, Roam. Why does this boat make everybody French? Imagine seeing you here. Roam, were you really invited? So how's your Pokédex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas. And now, unannounced fight. Okay, leading with Spearow, so that's a really bad matchup. Growl all you want, it won't help you. I shall still zap your bird! Level for Bonsai, very nice. Rattata. Breeze could maybe get away with this. Tyson would obviously be the better choice, but I'd like to get some experience on Breeze if I can. Oh yeah, simple enough. Next we have Sandshrew. Which again, this should be fine. It might hit a point of missing a few attacks due to Sand Attack, but Sandshrew really can't do too much to me in retaliation. So Breeze should hopefully get some delicious experience here. And there we go. And level 22. And Eevee. For this, we won't mess around. Or we'll miss, apparently, before our evasion was ever lowered. Somehow Sand Attack made me more accurate. Huh. At least you're raising your Pokémon. Okay, Bonsai wants to evolve. Nope. Breeze wants to evolve. Nope. I heard there was a Cut Master on board, but he was just a seasick old man. But Cut itself is really useful. You should go see him. Smelia! Outside of battle, yes, Cut is useful. Cut is necessary. In battle, Cut is terrible. Ugh, I feel hideous. Seasick. And so, we rub the captain's back. So that's what's going on in Pokémon Centers. Whew, thank you. I feel much better. You want to see my cut technique? I could show you if I wasn't ill. I know, you can have this. Teach it to your Pokémon and you can see it cut anytime. And so we get HM01. Ugh, shouldn't have looked. How to conquer seasickness. The captain's reading this. So with that, I think we're free. Unless a certain duo shows up here somewhere, because I'm more used to red and blue, so I kind of forget where they appear. Apparently not, though. And there goes the boat. So with that, we can't come back in here without some sort of glitch going on, I think. I've heard that there are glitches that can get you back into the docks, but I don't remember what they are. But with that, we are finally done with the SSN, and we have Cut. Not gonna lie, I'm tempted to just give it to a non-team Pokemon, just because, like I said, Cut really isn't a good move in battle. I'd rather not waste a move space on that. Unfortunately, the same is also pretty true of the next HM move we're going to be getting. The other three are at least pretty decent. But with that, that's where we're going to call it for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well. I think Conduit's getting happier. Who's that Pokémon? It's Salamando!